Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Great morning, 7 a.m. Indian Standard Time. It is 1:30 a.m. Iceland Standard Time. 1:30 a.m. where I am, 7 a.m. where you are. But meditation continues every morning for 30 minutes. Wherever we are. For this meditation is the breath that keeps our soul alive. Are you comfortable in a relaxed position? Are you ready to close your eyes? At 1:30 in the morning, I sip a cup of tea before I start. But that doesn't affect our meditation. Let us start. Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. The topic of today's meditation is to do with soul, but not to do with soul. Today's topic of meditation is solution. Solution. The solution, Solution, is the solution, Solution. It is the soul that is the solution to every problem. Every problem in this world is solved with the soul. There are three primary problems related to the body, the mind, and the ego. And the three problems, suffering caused by pain of the body, misery of the mind, agony of the ego, disappear with solution. Solution, Solution. Whenever you want a solution, spell solution as Solution, not SOL. Because when you have solution, the solution comes from the soul. The solution. Because when there's a solution, you are living with eternal peace, divine love, and everlasting bliss. This is the solution for every problem on earth. The ability to live as the divine soul. The ability to live as a divine soul solves every problem, not practically, but actually every single problem on the planet gets solved with the soul's presence. The challenge is the soul is always present. Like the sun is always present and the blue sky is always present. But dark clouds of doubt, despair, hopelessness, of fear, worry, stress, anxiety, clouds of anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, These are the clouds that block the sunshine. I often take a plane, and when I go in a plane, sometimes I find it very funny that it's so dark and cloudy, but in a matter of 5 minutes, the plane cuts through the clouds and goes above the clouds, and there is beautiful sunshine. Beautiful sunshine. Where did the sun come from? The sun was always there. The solution is always there. The soul is always there. We just have to cut through the dark clouds of the BME, the body, the mind, the ego. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate that we don't find a solution to our problems because we don't realize there is no problem. There is no problem. The moment there is solution, there is no problem because the soul can solve any problem. My dear friends, the soul, the spark of unique life is SIP. The soul is SIP, Supreme Immortal Power. And that Supreme Immortal Power we call God is inside you, it's inside me. The soul is SIP. And where there is SIP, there is every solution you need. We forget the soul is SIP. We forget that God lives in the temple of our heart. We forget that we are the masters of our destiny. We forget our true identity. Our true identity will take us to that state of tranquility, that state of peace, love, and bliss. My dear friends, you have a problem? Do you have a problem? Then you also have a solution. Because as long as you have a problem, you are alive. As long as you have a problem, you are alive. As long as you have a problem, you have a soul. As long as you have a soul, you have a solution. Solution. SOULUTION. Solution. Solution. SOUL. 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 SOULUTION. Solution. Solution. You have a solution. I have a solution. Because the soul has no problem. The soul has no problem, my dear friends. The soul has only peace and love and bliss. With your eyes closed, focus on the word solution. How do you spell that word? Focus on the word. Solution. Peace, love, and bliss is within the solution. BME disappears with solution. Solution has an answer to every problem. Because the soul is sip. Where there is sip, there is no problem. We focus on the problem. We focus on the problem appears. We continue to focus on the problem. And so the problem remains. The problem continues. Because our focus is on the problem. Our focus is not on the solution. When the focus goes to solution, with the soul, ocean, the problem disappears. The problem disappears. My dear friends, you are a divine soul. My dear friends, you are a divine soul. My dear friends, you are sip. You are sip. And when you realize you are sip, then what's the problem? Then what is the problem? The problem is you don't realize you are sip. The problem is you forget. You forget you are sip. Because you forget you are the soul. You forget you are the soul. So you forget the solution. The solution. So the solution is in the word solution. Soulution. Soulution. Solution. Soulution. Solution. My dear friends, there is no problem. There is no problem if we realize this whole world is sip. There is no problem if we realize every human being is God. There is no problem if we realize that this whole Leela is the divine Maya. There is no problem if we realize that I will never die. There is no problem if we realize I am not I. If I realize I am the soul, the spark of unique life. That realization is a solution. That realization is a solution. S-O-U-L, solution. The soul has a solution every time. Every time there is a problem, there is a solution. There is a solution. How do you find this solution? Go into the depth of your soul. Go into the depth of your soul, because in the depth of your soul you find the solution. Why do we let the BME create problems? Of course, every body will die. Everybody will suffer pain again and again. Every body that grows tall will have a fall. Of course. But we are not that body. We are the soul. We are not the body. We are the soul. We are the soul. The soul has a solution. SOULUTION. The soul has a solution to every problem. To every problem on the planet. My dear friends, today's topic of meditation is solution. We struggle to smile. We struggle to laugh. Because we don't realize this world is a show. We are actors who come and we go. Our true identity is the soul. Our true manifestation is that we are the soul. The mind wanders. As we try to focus on meditation, the mind goes here, the mind goes there. But there is no mind, just bundles of toxic thoughts. But they steal the solution. Because like I said, the mind creates layers of dark clouds of ignorance. What is mind? M-I-N-D, desire, negativity, ignorance, misery. M-I-N-D, D-N-I-M, 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 M-I-N-D. The D creates desires. The N creates negativity. The I creates ignorance. The ignorance, negativity and desire creates M, misery, mind. My dear friends, it is for us to live with the solution. It is for us to live with the solution, with the soul. I was telling you that every body will suffer pain. Every mind creates fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame and guilt. There is no mind. But we let the mind appear. So we suffer because of the body, the mind and the ego. Every ego that says I will suffer and cry and die. We have the solution in our hands. We have the solution in our hands. But we don't use the solution because we don't live as the divine soul who has a solution to every problem in this world. Who has a solution to every problem? One who lives as a soul. The one who lives as a divine soul. That person who is living as a soul has solution. The soul has a solution. The soul is the solution. And when you live as the soul with a solution to every problem, you eliminate BME. You eliminate the BME. Solution. Solution. We are all looking for solutions. Imagine you wake up in the morning, 7 a.m. meditation. Oh, there's no problem. There is no problem. It's a beautiful world, beautiful people, a beautiful food, beautiful drinks, beautiful pleasures, beautiful love, beautiful everything. Then what is the problem? What is the problem? The problem is the BME, the body, mind, ego, which you are not. You are the divine soul. The soul is SIP. You are SIP. SIP has a solution to every problem. But you don't live as SIP. Why? Why you don't live as SIP? Why do you slip? Why lose the grip? You lose the solution. You lose the solution because you lose the soul. You lose the soul, you lose SIP. And the dark clouds of MIND create a barrier between you and the sunshine of SIP. My dear friends, every morning 7 a.m. do you spend 30 minutes in meditation? Every morning without fail, do you stop your life? Do you stop your world? No, I have got to go here, I have got to go there. Therefore I am not able to do meditation 7 a.m. The second best thing is a recorded meditation. But the first best thing is 7 a.m. live. I could record this meditation and play it as a recorded meditation. But I wake up at 1:30 in the morning. I wake up at 1:30 in Iceland because it's 7 a.m. in India. Because I wake up as the soul. I wake up as SIP. And for SIP, 1:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning makes no difference. Every moment is SIP. Everything is SIP. This whole world is SIP. As I told you, the whole world is SIP for the BME. If everything is soul and everything is SIP, then what is the problem? You live with eternal peace, divine love, and everlasting bliss. This is the way. This is the way to live. Live with a solution. Live with a solution. Many of you have a new name. Like me, I have a name Atma in Ravi. I am Atma in Ravi. I am Atma in Ravi. I am Atma in Ravi. I become AIR, 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 air. air, air. I changed my name, I changed my game. I find a solution to every problem. Because as air, there is no problem. There is no problem. There is a solution to every problem. There is a solution, S-O-U-L, solution to every problem. But are you the soul? For the soul has the solution. The soul has the solution. Without the soul, there will be dissolution. Dissolution means you will be dissolved into the grind of the mind. Are you one who has a solution, or are you going to be in the dissolution of the mind which will grind you? The choice is yours. You are the soul. The soul is sip. You are sip. You have a solution, but you cling to the mind. You remain blind. You don't find the solution. You remain blind because of the mind. You don't find the solution. The solution is in your pocket. The solution is inside you. But although the solution is in your pocket, inside you, you cannot find the solution. You cannot find the solution. It's time to pause. Get to the cause of your existence. Get to the deep anatomy. Get into the depth of your anatomy. Neti Neti Tattvamasi. Not this, not this. You are that. And that has no problem. That solution, that soul, is one. If you are the soul has solution to every problem. Realize you are the soul. Realize you are the soul. Rub the palms of your hands. Gently, gently, gently open your eyes and realize how 30 minutes flies. Open your eyes and realize how 30 minutes just flies. My dear friends, live with peace, love and bliss. Live as the divine soul. You don't have to achieve any other goal. Just one that you are sip. Keep that on your lip and get into this world every day after 30 minutes of silence, 30 minutes of consciousness, 30 minutes of soulfulness. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. You have a solution to every problem as the soul. As the soul, you have a solution. Keep this on the top of your head today and be meditative all day long. Solution, solution, solution. Shivoham.